Yes, can you see me? A traitor to my country? I'm wearing a French football team's t-shirt.
Sorry, what?
I know.
Sorry, I've got somewhere else to go. Anyway, viewers, I'll be doing this podcast on my own tonight. Well,
I couldn't.
Shirt on.
I was looking for my England t-shirt. I couldn't find it.
Oh, so you thought I'll put a French one on instead?
That's right, yeah.
En coulez-vous.
Well, okay, let's bring the man on. Here we go.
I think that was sweary in French.
And there he is. Look at him, that well-coiffed. Look at this. What's that? Let's get this camera sorted out. So we're on the same level. Yes, yes, yes. Oui, oui, oui. Do you want a swear word in French? Merde.
Well, there's two now. That's about all we know of French.
How about allez pisser? That's a good English one. Piss off. Allez pisser.
Sound like swimming pool. I don't know. Silly
piscine.
Language.
À la piscine.
Yeah,
yes,
no, it sounds like something you really don't want to swim in, doesn't it?
Well, I think the first thing that we got to do... Go on.
The first thing I need to do is, why do you even own a French shirt in the first place?
I know. It was just... What can I say?
Who did you say it was? Marseille?
Marseille, yeah.
Oh, dear. You stole that off Freddie, have you?
No. Freddie's got loads of them. That's my son we're talking about there. Anyway, serious thing today. I mean, took everybody by surprise before we go through our normal stuff, but Anne Widdecombe.
Being reported that police are investigating the circumstance of Anne Widdecombe's death. We understand there'll be a...
It's 3:19 in the afternoon on Talk, and when I began this show at 1 p.m, I gave my own personal tribute to Anne Widdecombe, who was a friend and was always with me on air.
Okay, so she's dead, and the police have launched an investigation into it, and they've arrested somebody. You know, so I mean, it was Detective Inspector Ilona Rawson said, and this was in the press, "This is an extremely tragic incident, and our thoughts are very much with the family and friends of Anne Widdecombe at this difficult time." Now, it's not being treated as terror-related, and they were very keen to say that they have arrested a 26-year-old white male. They're very keen to put that out very quickly, weren't they?
Of course they are, yeah.
A white British male. And he was arrested at an address in Newton Abbot on Friday, which is today. So, I mean, that was quick work.
It's amazing the way sometimes they know exactly the skin colour of the suspect.
Oh, yeah. Well, she was in a bad way. She was in a bad way. And I liked Anne Widdecombe. I mean, she's a very articulate lady, and she could really sum things up in a conversation. And she was a lot of different things, to people. And she seemed to come to life later on in her, age-wise. She started doing a lot of things, So I'm sad that she's gone because, these are people that literally you are going to miss. I mean, she was a big name. No two ways about it.
Yeah, and she was one of the more patriotic ones as well, wasn't she?
Indeed, she was. I mean, Brexit.
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
She was right there. She was right there. So there's that and a few other things. So yes, we're very sad, and we offer our condolences to the family. I mean, she'll be greatly missed, and I know that Nigel Farage has put a few things, up about her. Anyway, okay. Back to our normal start to the show to start, livening things up a little bit, okay? So whenever you're feeling down, just remember what Kamala Harris said.
Today is today. And yesterday was today, yesterday. Tomorrow will be today, tomorrow. So live today. So the future today will be as the past today, as it is tomorrow.
Can you imagine that woman almost became vice president? Or she
Trump,
was. Wasn't she?
yeah, the Trump derangement syndrome is off the scale when that's meant to be his. Was meant to be his replacement.
You can't believe.
What babble was that, mate?
You can't believe that somebody like that was in such a powerful position. Yeah?
I can't actually. Was that just like a long-winded way of saying enjoy the moment? You know what I mean? So,
she was trying to be intellectual.
You know, live for the moment. Intellectual. Dog shit for brains there, mate, I'm afraid.
Well, here's talking about dogs. Here we go.
You want a fucking piece of... You want a piece of me, motherfucker? I'm right here, bitch, and I ain't fucking leaving.
There you go. Well, some people get that angry moment and they just go for it. What about these two foreigners? And listen what they've got to say about blacks.
Why do black people like basketball so much?
Because it involves running, stealing, and shooting.
Something bad about to happen.
That's bad.
It's all right when they say it. It's all right when they say it, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? You know,
well, yeah.
Everyone go, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, but if we said it...
The brown man said it, oh, yeah.
I know, but if we said it would be like,
you know... Hitler's back, and if you said it, Jesus.
Well, I like all the old style jokes. Like the daughter says to her father, Dad, I'm a lesbian. So her sister joins in and says, Dad, I'm also a lesbian. And the father says, is there anybody in this house that likes men? And the son said, I do.
Terrible.
Okay.
They're getting slightly better.
I'm telling you.
Well, you know, when, I don't know, this might be controversial. You know, back in the day when they had the sitcoms and that.
Yeah.
And there was people on there who were clearly foreign. And they were being called words like today. But everyone was laughing at it, even then.
Yeah,
and they even went on the programmes themselves and got paid to star in them.
Yep.
And were part of the joke.
Yes.
I wonder what changed.
Well...
People getting all offended. Ooh. Well, I mean, if it was that bad, the people wouldn't have been on there, would they? So... You may as well just move there, you. Go on. Get on that Eurostar and piss off.
Ah, bon. No, I'm well past my prime. I'm well past my prime. Look, this is my prime. Go
on. Get on your Eurostar. We'll get some, I don't know, some garlic and get back to Farage. Take that bloody beer with you as well.
Well, I'll tell you.
None of that foreign muck.
Well, here's something that's going to set hearts aflutter as we move into the more serious parts of the programme. But we start off with Katie, and she's passing comments about Northern Ireland.
Oh, be careful.
I'm here in Mogashall, where the very naughty people of Northern Ireland have done this. I mean, can you even believe it? I am shocked. I am horrified. It's an insult to the Islamic community. It's an insult to mosques. It's an insult to the Mujahideen. And it's an insult to Muslims everywhere. If I was Sadiq Khan now, I would be raging. I would organise a public prayer meeting here in Mogashall in order to protest this, because I'm shocked. The Muslim Council is shocked, and everyone is shocked. Northern Ireland people should know much better, because honestly, you should allow thousands of illegals into your country to do harm. You should allow illegals into your street. All that they've done is just a simple little bit of beheading, a simple bit of stabbing people's eyes out, a simple bit of not being conducive to the public good. But you should not protest that, no. but also the same Article 10 of the European Human Rights Act that allows illegals to come into our countries is the same Human Rights Act that allows protest and cultural expression. And after all, this is a bonfire that celebrates the Battle of the Boyne back in 1690. So it's a cultural thing and a protest thing. But either which way, we are outraged by this whole thing. It's despicable, it's disgusting, and I do not condone this behaviour in any way whatsoever. Go on, the lad!
So, Katie seems to have noticed what we've noticed.
Indeed.
Seems to be lots of silly laws written by morons that all contradict each other, and they just pick and choose. Oh, I tell you what, we'll crucify him with that one today. But I've got this one that says you don't. Nah, don't care about that one today, mate. It's this one. Boom.
Well, remember back that we were talking about those vape shops and suddenly being opened up by a lot of incoming people to the country. Well, here's another one from Belfast. Now, we might have to get to the point with this one, but have a listen to this. I mean, this is at Snack City, a shop in Belfast, and this is a nice young lady talking about it.
It's not like we haven't warned people, you know.
Just a warning to literally anybody in Belfast not to go to Snack City. So on Saturday, on the 5th of July, I went into Snack City with me and two other friends, Alyssa and Bradley. Bradley had never been to Snack City before, and if you know what it is, it's like quite a weird shop. It's also open 24 hours, and this was 11:45 at night, so we just wanted a drink too, you know, just pure boredom. When we went in, the shop worker, recognised us from the previous night, from me and Alyssa being in. He called me a funny girl, which he did on Friday night. Not that I didn't notice anything weird on Friday night, I was drunk, but on Saturday night I was completely sober. And he just kept going, oh, like, funny girl, there you are. As we were walking about the shop, he kept going on about funny girl. That was fine. He didn't fault us about the shop or anything. He did on the Friday night, but not on the Saturday night. And then on Saturday, whenever I set my stuff in the till, and I literally just had like a bottle of water like this, I noticed like he wasn't scanning the stuff, he just kind of like staring at me. Now, the way the counter works, there's like a bigger part of the counter, and there's like a part of the counter, it's like waist height on him. So I was kind of like, I could only see his face because I set my stuff down there, kind of like moved over a little bit. And I was like, why is he not scanning my stuff? And he was like, you're a funny girl, yeah, you're a funny girl, whatever. And I was just like a wee bit creeped out. I felt very uncomfortable. So I like, looked round, see, because I could see he was doing something. I was like, is he scanning my stuff? As I looked round, he was not scanning my stuff. He was pleasuring himself.
Oh my God.
So immediately I told my friends to get out, but I didn't want to say why, because I didn't want to like be in the shop and like something happened. So.
Oh my God.
I mean, in all my years, I'm not sure about you, but have you ever seen an English... Oh, hang on. Well, what little shops have still left run by English people? Have you ever seen them pleasuring themselves?
Yes,
when the kids
a good
walk in?
old English Chinese fish and chip shop.
I mean, you go in the chippy and they're not playing with themselves, are they?
No, they're cooking the food. They're busy.
All right, she looks like she might be an adult.
Yeah.
I bet you there's people who use that shop who aren't adults.
Yeah.
I bet you he's still pleasuring himself, isn't he? Allegedly.
Well, so they reported it to the police, and the police are investigating.
Yeah, of course they are, yeah.
You know?
I mean, shouldn't he have CCTV in his shop?
Well, something
right where
like
the
that.
till is. So
yeah.
you'll see him tossing off in the shop. They won't do anything. They don't do anything, mate.
That's just unbelievable. I mean...
It wasn't me.
That was a good English accent, actually. There was an American comedian, you know, who came on and he said, "I've been practicing my British accent. Can I just try it out on you?" He said, "I've been practicing this for a long time." You know, and then he just did what you did. He just went, "Oh, goodness gracious!"
It's funny when you say a British accent. What? No one's got a British accent. It's like before, when someone said that I'm from Wales. I said, well, you've had fun watching this World Cup then, haven't you? And he went, I support my country. And I went, as I said, you wouldn't have had much fun then, would you, watching this World Cup? And he went, I support my country. And I went, well, obviously, but they're not in it. He said, no, my country, Britain. And I went, what country's Britain, mate? he went, the country of Great Britain. And I went, whatever. I just couldn't
actually
entertain him. Absolute morons.
There is a point to that, because before everything, yes, there is. Before everything became as we know it now, it was actually, it was a lot of people called Britannians, and that's where it came from.
Yeah, but it's not like that anymore, though, is it?
No, it isn't.
You've got different ethnicities in 4 different countries.
Well, you think I was lying? Here. You think I was lying?
Before Scotland,
Kingdom.
Before Wales, there was one word.
I know my history.
The Brythonic Celts were here. They called themselves Britanni.
There you go.
The Painted People. A Greek explorer wrote it down.
There you go. See, I wasn't kidding around. I just remembered that.
Well, and if our ancestry was 100% them, then yeah, that's what we'd be called. But it's not, so we're not.
Okay.
And I don't know this country called Britain at the football team. I've been looking for it at the World Cup, and I can't see how they've been getting on. So I've been supporting England. I'm not sure about that other weirdo.
But you mean me?
You're offended. Oops.
I was. No, I'm not supporting Marseille, because they're not. They're just a French football team.
Shirt on, haven't you?
I've got the shirt, yeah, but I'll be wearing the British shirt when we're through to the next round.
If the guy's listening and he doesn't like the fact that I called him a moron, then guess what? I don't care. Don't act like one.
Tommy is a moron. I don't even know what the guy's name was. I can't remember. Anyway, here's Gavin Robinson. Yeah, we're not saying. Gavin Robinson now asking a really simple question of the Border Authority. Listen to this.
Like, are you awake?
Flights from Belgium or from Paris. How on earth can anybody board a flight in a Schengen area country and land in a non-Schengen area country, irrespective of the common travel area, without the appropriate passport or visa authorization?
The answer is they shouldn't be able to.
So how is it happening? I mean, I'm curious about that. I think part of this discussion, we should be curious about that. How is it happening? If we're talking to the Irish, because that's where they're landing, in Dublin, for example, or in Cork or Shannon, if we're talking to them, we're not curious to ask, how are people flying from non-CTA countries in the Schengen area to a non-Schengen area in the CTA country without ever being checked?
Yeah, I mean, I can't answer that question. That's not actually my expert area.
Does anyone on the panel have an answer to that?
Expert?
No, that's it.
Oh, God.
No.
And there he is. I mean, everybody knows the DUP. I mean, great party, great people. No, I like
people. These people were meant to be in charge, are they? I'll tell you the reason. Someone's not doing the job properly. Fire them. The end.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. It's not rocket science. It literally isn't. It's not even plain science, is it? It's just common sense.
Do you know, if the DUP could open up its membership to the whole of the United Kingdom, everybody, I think they would be giving Farage and the others a run for their money, because they really do have some pretty much great views, which are in alignment with some of the centre-right people. Definitely not the left. Okay, I think they're great people. They shoot from the hip. They say it as it is, without a shadow of a doubt. But anyway, okay, so. Right, so all these people are coming over. They're bringing their wives, and they're bringing their children.
All 6 of the wives and 28 children, and cousin Abdul and
Abdullahs,
Auntie Aisha. They're all coming. I was going to say the dog, but no, they freak out by dogs, don't they? And nearly barge into you in the street and hit you in the face with a brush because they're obsessed. But anyway,
now, I know that you haven't been married. What's your view?
How do you know?
I know you haven't.
How do you know I haven't?
Your wife told me.
Busted.
Now, what's your view on polygamous marriage?
Well, if you can get away with it. It depends. What do they look like? If they've all got bin bags on their head, then there's probably a reason why. And no, I'm against it. that where we're going with this? Is that where you're going?
Well, here's
totally
Susan
against
Hall.
it, to be honest.
Here's Susan Hall and what she thinks about polygamy. You know Susan Hall, Assembly member in London. Conservative, but she's good.
Oh, lovely. Polygamy is illegal in this country, i.e. you can only have one husband or one wife. But no, people are coming into the country with many more than one wife. And of course our welfare laws say, oh, well, we must pay for that. So somebody can come into the country with many more than one wife, who have all got lots of children, and guess who's paying for all of that through welfare? Yep, you and I, those of us that are paying income tax. Needs to be put a stop to. Labour, for God's sake, stop that loophole. I know the Conservatives will if they get back in power.
No,
Utterly ridiculous.
No, they won't. They had it long enough. I'll be honest with you, the whole select committee on the Sharia law inquiry was under their watch back in 2016, 17, maybe 18.
Yeah, and nothing
the findings were that where the Sharia councils were derogatory towards women. In fact, there was a number of witnesses who said they had restraining orders out on husbands who'd strangled them. And the imam was like, no, you can't get a divorce unless you go and chat to your husband. You can make it all up. You'll be fine. You can kiss and make up. And there was quite a few of them as well. And violence and all that shit. So, yeah. Brilliant.
Which country in the cup that we're actually witnessing now with England and Norway, which country just says it like it is? And I mean, like it is. Too hard a question?
Which country just says it how it is?
I'll give you a hint.
None of them, because they're all woke.
Nope.
I don't know, maybe Japan, but they're out. So.
Nope. It is a country that gave birth to the hand of God.
You're not going to play a video, are you? Why there's no black football players in Argentina? Are you?
Here it is.
How did I read your mind there, please?
The reporter asked the Argentina team why they don't have black players. Their response is, because we are a country, not a Disney movie.
Do you know what, though? There was about 40% at one point.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, mate.
Nope.
They, let's just say, with a lot of them, they worked them into the ground, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. All right.
Saying nothing.
Well, and some of the inconsistencies of these countries. I mean, look what's happening now. Okay, this is like, I just don't get it. But listen to this.
I never thought I'd say I agree with Pakistan, but here we are. 2 Pakistani men have just been sentenced to be executed in Pakistan for gang graping a French tourist in front of her 3 children. But this shouldn't really shock us because according to European crime data, Pakistani immigrants are up to 331 times more likely to commit gang grape when compared to European natives. What should shock us, however, is that while Pakistan executes its own people for these despicable crimes, in Europe, we give Pakistanis prison sentences as little as just 4 years for committing these crimes against our people. So maybe in Europe, we need to come up with some better solutions to deal with these disgusting Pakistani criminals.
Well, what about that? You know, that's Leon Hill. I mean, he comes up with some really, really interesting facts, and I like the work that he does online.
I got a question.
So.
Why does he call it grape? Because there was a bunch of them.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Bad taste joke, but you know, while we're on the subject.
Well, it's just making it a mockery of online because they're all worried about the way that the algorithms work. So it's a form of censorship that's being exerted by the social media platforms over speech.
Well, good luck with trying to work out what the algorithms do, because we've been trying to do that for quite some time, and we've been saying the words properly, and you can get quite a lot of views. You can say the words like this guy did, and you can get quite a lot of views. And then you can just not say them at all and not get that many views. And I just don't even think these people know how their own algorithms really actually work.
Well, it doesn't seem to affect Joe Rogan, does it?
Well, it won't, will it? Because obviously he's got to deal with Spotify and YouTube, so there's no way his stuff's going to be restricted whatsoever.
So why is it that everybody else is, got to dance around, these meanings, and nobody says the word
rape?
That's the one.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
Just said it. Oops.
It's a grape without the G.
See, if the algorithms pick it up, it doesn't matter if you stick the G on it or not.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do a test. Let's see how this one goes after we've just said the word.
Well, this is when it came round to talking about these grape charges.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just take the piss out of it. Out of these grape charges, one guy on Nick Ferrari's show was trying to sort of pass it off as a problem with the country, the way that these girls were treated. They were abandoned. And listen to what Nick Ferrari said to this guy.
They were in the care homes. Majority of them were in the care homes.
Not all by any means.
Majority of them were in the shelters.
Many
of them
were
vulnerable because they were from the broken families and they were not looked after. The society has actually thrown them out as rubbish.
All that means that they can be abused by gangs of Muslims.
Is an excuse for the behaviour that those girls endured. Nothing excuses that. Whether they were from a care home or whether they were from a mansion. Nothing excuses the behaviour of that men. Don't try and find some kind of rationale. That's offensive. That is offensive, and you're close to a red card. That is absolutely preposterous, sir. That you would suggest, because these girls are vulnerable and they find themselves in care homes, that society has failed them. Society has not failed them. These vile men who preyed on them, in some instances girls of the age of 12, giving them drugs and vodka, they're the ones to blame, Malik.
Yeah, totally agree with him. Totally agree.
I think, so I'm just writing a list for when, if the day ever comes, Malik, yep, you're on it, mate. Bye-bye, Malik. See you later. And take your 20 cousins and your 6 wives with you, scumbag. Honestly, mate, who in their right mind makes excuses? That's an excuse. Do you know what? Even if the system had failed them, if you noticed the system had failed them, wouldn't you be like, right, the system's failed them, let's help them. Oh, no, let's just abuse them and for years on end, and we'll pimp them out as well, eh?
Yeah,
that's going to fix the system, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder why the system's broken as well.
Uh-huh. Well, Afzal Khan, Member of Parliament for Manchester, Rusholme.
Wanker.
Right. Yes. If Carlsberg made...
dickheads. They'd make him.
Anyway, he made a complaint. He's writing to raise his deep concern about the conduct of Rupert Lowe, MP for Great Yarmouth and leader of Restore Britain. Rupert Lowe appeared on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, in which he claimed that parallel Sharia courts are tolerated within the UK judicial system.
Correct.
This is not only a flagrant lie, but is deeply inflammatory and fuels Islamophobia. And therefore, I believe, I'm doing the really, truly British accent there, I believe brings the House of Commons into disrepute. Oh, dear. What are we going to do about that one?
Well, maybe with him being a member of Parliament, he might want to ask Yvette Cooper, who headed the Select Committee on Sharia law, and the other, I forget what his name was now, damn, it was a while ago. And I think he was a Conservative, who said that they were derogatory towards women. You might want to ask all the witnesses that appeared. I've got the video somewhere.
Well,
it's just imaginary. Do you know what? It's as bad as,
he goes on
to live in a fantasy world. Flying low on a carpet and splitting moons in half. He just thinks all this is a dream.
He goes on to say, this is, unfortunately, not the first time Rupert Lowe has fed into far-right tropes. Oh, he has to get that in, doesn't he? Tropes, which seek to sow division in society and scapegoat Muslims. Well, if Muslims didn't want to actually keep separate from the rest of us, then there wouldn't be these problems. Anyway, let's go back on to Rupert Lowe's response. Okay, it is classic. Dear Mr. Khan, thank you for taking the time to report me to the parliamentary authorities over my criticisms of Sharia courts, the burqa and halal slaughter. Not just that, but you also included our independent inquiry into the Muslim rape gangs and my appearance on Joe Rogan's podcast, which you deemed to be extremely problematic. Carefully devising and formulating your complaint was clearly time well spent for a politician representing such a neglected part of Manchester. The multiple footnotes referencing Joe's podcast, the most watched on the planet, were particularly entertaining. Very helpful, thank you. But joking aside, I want to be really clear in my response to your various complaints. Sharia law and Islam he's referred to. These are barbaric, medieval and backward Islamic practices that have no place in our country. When Restore Britain gains power, they will all be banned on day one. It will be glorious. You know?
Good. Who are these people, mate?
I don't know.
I'll read something out. House of Commons Library. In January 2019, the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe passed a resolution which raised concerns about the operation of Sharia councils in the UK. So it wasn't just our parliament, it was all across Europe, mate, right? Highlighting marital issues and Islamic divorce proceedings. The resolution called on the UK to make it a legal requirement for Muslim couples to register their marriages civilly before or at the same time as their religious ceremony, and to ensure that Sharia councils operate within the law. That's the whole point. They don't, so it's a parallel law.
Correct.
Where there's no consequences. You can do what you want. But if me or you went to get married twice, well, you'd be in big trouble with the missus.
Indeed. And I wouldn't want to risk that.
No one would marry me once, so it's all right for that. But they're all right to just ship them in.
Well.
I say ship them in, they'll probably fly them in, do you know what I mean?
And the stats are there. The stats are there to show that everybody's paying for them because they don't work. Those wives, all the wives don't work. I mean, it's just money for old rope. You know, it's just, why the hell? Why the hell are we doing it? I mean, it's not just happening in this country. It's happening in other countries. You know, like Net Zero. And Rebecca Scriven of Family First in Australia, and I caught this. She summed it up absolutely beautifully about net zero.
Theory. It's a conspiracy theory. Like the Prophet Muhammad. It's just all made up, mate.
All made up.
There's no climate change. There's no Islam. It's fake. All of it.
All of it's fake.
Doesn't exist, mate. How dare they even say it does? Right, that's it. I'm complaining to the Standards Committee of idiots.
The Parliamentary Standards Committee. Here we go.
No, I was right the first time, mate. The Committee of Idiots.
All right, well, before you say anything else, listen to Rebecca. All right.
Go on, then. I haven't had it before you do yet, have I?
Yeah,
so
but
before you do, go on, let Rebecca speak.
Rebecca, last word on this one.
Yes, so Australia's emissions are around 1% of the world's emissions. We are killing our economy for these renewables. And once again, we're paying huge amounts of money for subsidies for these renewable projects just to get expensive electricity in return. And we have been promised that we will get cheaper electricity. It hasn't happened. We would like to drop net zero, and we need to bring more things into the mix. So coal, gas, nuclear, we shouldn't be putting all our eggs in one basket.
It's common sense.
Yeah, the stuff we used to use, you mean, when everything was fine.
Yeah.
The stuff the Chinese use, and they can subsidise their businesses with cheap energy. Their economy's absolutely booming.
Oh, they are moving ahead in so many different things. I mean, they really are doing well. Do not knock Chinese manufacturing. I've said to you before, you know, some of that stuff is really, really good.
Yeah, well, even a broken clock's right twice a day, isn't it?
Oh, come on. Get lost. It's really good, some of it.
Whatever I've ever had from China has to go back eventually. Japan was all right at one stage for technology, but...
Well, okay. They've only just shifted their manufacturing, but Apple used to make all their stuff over there and then ship it over. So
with slaves.
Oh, God.
Apple and Samsung are now the worst for it, mate, for slave labour. It's dead hard trying to find a phone.
So you don't... All right, okay, make the comparison then. We have a Labour government that are treating its people like dirt. They're treating you like a slave. They're treating me. They're treating our kids like slaves to pay for other groups of people that are not actually doing anything, inputting anything. They're just causing trouble. And then they're allowing more of these people to come in from different parts of the world. They're even advertising safe routes to bring them in. And these people are causing so much havoc because their cultures clash with our culture. So,
oh, you bigot! What are you saying, that all cultures aren't equal?
That's right.
Well,
I'm saying it straight off.
Well, you have if when things are different, they don't tend to be the same, do they? just some logic there, do you know? Lefties, you might want to try it. You dumb bunch of morons.
Well,
you know, like when you go to the shop and something costs more than something else. It's normally because it's better.
Well, all the prices have gone up since 2022.
Yeah, we're all the same. Everything's the same. Every country in the world's the same. Every culture's the same. Every religion, it's all the same. That's why they've all got different names and they're all different.
Well, they're all desperate right now because we all know what's happening with Farage. Okay, and Count Binface is enjoying such a resurgence for the monster raving loony party. But here we go.
That's all fake as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we know who he is now.
Who is he?
Oh, you've not heard?
No.
Look it up later.
Okay. I will.
Have you not heard? No.
Is it Ghandi Burnham in a bin outfit?
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Someone from Have I Got News for You?
Oh, you are kidding.
Nope.
So that person.
Oh, it's all the setup, mate. Yeah. It's all the setup. The BBC, obviously. Yeah, I'll get his name. Hang on. Yeah.
Who is it?
Oh, I thought you were looking it up.
Oh, no. I was waiting for you. I was being polite. You tell me.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. You carry on then, otherwise there's a gap.
Okay, well, that guy, if he's from the BBC and from Have I Got News for You, okay, he gets this tag of the week. He was quite funny, actually. He sounded a bit more intelligent than I gave him credit for.
Oh, well, he's got the same name as you, so that might be why.
Oh, my God.
Jonathan David Harvey is a British scriptwriter and author.
And so does he work for Have I Got News for You?
I think that's what I saw the other day, yeah. Let's have a look.
Oh, my God. I've never heard of him. I wonder what made him go to the monster raving loony party.
Don't know.
Well, if we got that wrong, then that's okay. It doesn't matter.
We are. So, he's a proper working class from University of Oxford. Screenwriter for The Thick of It. Have I Got News for You? Time Trumpet. He published a memoir for whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is.
He's been doing it since 2017.
All right. Okay, so in that case, then it's real. So he gets.
Yeah, don't just chat at me.
He gets this tag of the week.
Cunt, you're a cunt, you are a cunt, yeah, you're a cunt, you are a cunt, 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 you're a cunt.
And do you like that? That's the writing that they use. Okay, well, let's just get back on to the end pieces on the show. And Farage, June Slater, here we go, the 5 mil.
Let's talk about the 5 million quid that's all over the news versus the 100 million quid that's all over your energy bills. Yeah, in government subsidies. Nigel Farage's 5 million is a donation that hasn't affected the taxpayer, didn't cost us a penny. The 100 million is in subsidies to one particular green energy company that happened to have donated £5 million to the Labour Party. It's all perfectly legal. The Green Energy Company argues the fact that, well, it doesn't actually come from government money. The bill payer pays the subsidies. Well, aren't the bill payers the taxpayer? Aren't we the same thing? I'm not too concerned about Nigel Farage's 5 million that hasn't cost me a penny. I'm more concerned about how a government can put schemes into place we weren't aware of, notified about, and cost us so much money without debate. Surely we should have had a say in this. After all, we are the bill payers and we are the taxpayers.
Truth?
Sadly, I have to agree with it, but I'm shocked that you can actually hear it, because normally all you hear is and some little feet waggling around when she's that far up Nigel's arse. I'm surprised she can breathe.
Oh, she's being straight there. I mean, you know, that's the truth.
She's fucking audible online to people there, like.
Is she?
Yeah.
I quite like her.
She's obsessed with. It's not healthy being obsessed with someone. It really isn't.
What?
You can admire someone and like someone, but it's
like we're obsessed with Kia.
You know, like that Raheem Kassam's obsessed with Rupert Lowe, and every message he puts out or everything Restore do, he's there in the comments, being our little bitch. Oh, honestly, it's embarrassing.
Wow. I'm getting one of these T-shirts before I give us our last piece.
It's got to be better than that French thing, isn't it? Yeah, LGBTQ plus S.
And I'm going to get this one as well. I support LGBTQ. Liquor, guns, beer, tacos, and quickies.
Every time someone says an LGBT person, right, my head wants to explode. So what? So one person is all those things. So he's lesbian, gay, bi, trans, and what the fuck does the Q mean?
Plus. I think there's 72.
What does the Q mean?
Queer.
Isn't that gay?
Yeah.
Didn't that used to be an insult when the lefties? Well, you can't say queer.
Why?
Well, which one can we say now? When are we allowed to? When's faggot coming back? Do you know what I mean?
Faggots are in.
What about pufter?
I've seen them in Sainsbury's.
I'm only saying because it's like, oh, it's a coloured person. No, it's people of colour. Okay, people of colour. Oh, you can't call them people of colour. Which one is it now? Which one do we say? Can we just say people? It's the same.
So is Sainsbury's going to get into trouble for being associated with faggots?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm so confused because 1 minute the word's in, then it's out, then it's in, then it's out.
They just change the meaning of them.
Oh, they're all good at that as well, the lefties. Oh, this is the whole thing, what they do to us. They manipulate language. Don't let them steal your words.
No. Well, what do you think, as a final, what do you think is going to happen to Farage? I mean, because I think he's being targeted because they're nervous. And also, he is doing what I said in the last podcast. I said he's taking the limelight off Ghandi.
He's tried to take the narrative back. It worked for about 10 minutes until they all got the memo of, oh, it's you against Bimface. It's like, what is that even meant to mean? But then they're all parroting the same crap. Nothing's going to happen. He's going to have a by-election. He's going to win a by-election. And then they're going to go, this money here, yeah, it's just a gift. There's not a lot we can do about that, really. Or they'll just totally skew the whole thing and go, you weren't allowed to take that. I was like, sorry, what? I was.
Well, here's what
simple,
Dominic...
It's simple, really, isn't it? Was he allowed to have it or not?
Here's what Dom Cummings thinks is going to happen.
Let's smash the absolute living shit out Farage and make sure that he doesn't win by fair means and foul. They'll leak medical records, they'll leak tax records, they'll bug his phone and leak that. They'll do anything that they need to. And by the way, that's going to be happening all across Europe in parallel, and they'll all be telling themselves we're fighting fascism together.
There you go. So he thinks they're going to really have a go at them.
Oh, definitely, because I said this the last go. Let's use their words. It's right out of the lefty playbook. Well, they've done it to Trump. So we said the other day they've tried the, oh, you're racist. Well, it didn't work. Now they're going for finances.
Yep.
And that doesn't work. Sexual misdemeanors from the past pop up where they've never been a problem up until now. And then once that doesn't work, they'll Charlie Kirk him.
Yeah. Something's going to happen.
That's what happened. You look at Trump. That's what happened. It was in that order. Racist, didn't work. Let's go and snoop around his finances. Almost worked, didn't it?
Okay.
Oh, this person and that person have accused you of this, that, and the other, even though they didn't say anything for the last 30 years. That didn't work. And they tried to even shoot him, and that didn't work either. So
well,
I don't know what they do after that. They'll just give up.
I think that he's going to up his security, and it's going to get even worse. He's going to have better security than the royal family. So, I think he's going to be around. I think he's going to be around. I think he's going to be okay. So,
yeah, I tell you what, take the royal family security off them for being traitors and just pissing all over the Constitution, and then give it to the people who need it the most.
And anybody will think that we are against the royal family. We're not. We're just. Well, no, we are against them because
I am against this one, yeah.
Yeah, this one. But in actual fact, we are monarchists, but they're pushing our patients so far. You know what I mean?
If we had a monarch that actually upheld the Constitution and is deal with the people to put us first and protect us, then fine, it'd be great. It's not like that anymore, though, is it? So is there a point to it anymore? Is it just a big financial cost?
Well, people have been passing comments, and look at this. Frankie, sink the boats, FFS.
Which ones, mate?
All of them.
Ones in it, yeah. Which ones? Russian ones.
Oh, my God. No.
Honestly, though, I think it would be easier to just find an island for the people who are causing this in the first place.
Get rid of them.
And then technically, if it's our territory, we haven't deported them, so you're just in a facility for traitors. Traitor Island. It's going to be great.
Traitor Island. I like that.
What we'll do is we'll live stream it, right? And then we'll give them their wish. We'll give them their utopia. And we'll say, I'll tell you what, then all illegals can come with yous, lot, right? And we'll put you in it already a minority and see how you get on. Because that's your goal, isn't it? You want to live as a minority in a country, a multi-culti country. Well, you can have your island, and then we can all live stream it, get the popcorn out, and see how it gets on. And we can laugh at their demise when that's what they were trying to do to us. I reckon this is a winner. I reckon this is probably the best winning election strategy ever.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm going to say thank you very much to everybody that's been on. Thank you, Stats, for the work that you do behind the scenes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Frankie, for your comments. Yes. Now, this end vid, I'm going to explain. Because we were doing so much research on different things to get behind on what was going on in Clacton and the attacks on Farage, okay, I saw something that reminded me of a recording that I did many moons ago at Blackpool Tower, and with the Wurlitzer organ there. And I don't know whether anybody really, knows too much about the old Wurlitzer, but all the instruments in the background were real. So when you heard a piano, that was a grand piano in the background with a lot of CV contacts, with mechanical triggers to force the hammers onto the strings. I mean, wow. I mean, when I went up there and I saw all these different instruments, that were up there, it was fantastic. And you think to yourself, the mechanics involved in doing that. So I thought, everything has like a sort of a seaside feel. That's when I recorded the piece. I do like to be beside the seaside, and it's one of the most used versions of that track.
I was about to say, didn't someone else write that one?
Yes, they did, but I recorded it. So there you go. And here is something called a Wurlitzer CX Orchestrion. And this is to end and take us into the weekend, and we'll see everybody on Monday. Take a look at this. These were the days.
Enjoy your weekend and come on, England.
Yes. Good luck, England.
I'm guessing this isn't going to be a funny video.
Well, it is now.
Yeah. We keep the camera still so we can read it. Bloody hell. Keep still. That's an old door handle. Is that a door? What is that?
Keep looking.
Showing your age here, mate.
I'm telling you. Look at that.
Looks like a really old synthesizer.
Just look at the mechanics involved in that. No synth, no samples, no nothing. Just wires, mechanics, levers.
I have seen this before. Nice motion on those. People still watching, I don't know how.
Look, lighting effects.
Magic the way someone's pressing the keys, but like there's no one sat there.
I know.
It's a magic.
Go to dcraimi.com. Okay.